Welcome back to Anomaly Creative. I'm Alejandro. Today we're talking about the fabled city of Atlantis. That's right, it's not necessarily 100% science-based, but I was thinking about something, and a lot of people have thought about it as well. Ever since NASA has been discovering slowly that there was at one point humans living on Antarctica, possibly, and as the ice melts and we're beginning to see more and more logical things, like such as pillars from the ice showing these are actual pillars. I don't believe that these just formed naturally. So that is something that we cannot explain at the moment. So what else could it be? Could it possibly be the lost fabled city of Atlantis? That's what I want to discuss today. That's what I want to question you today with, to just give you something to think about. This is obviously not science-based. This is just some things that I came up with the facts that we have. So let's talk a little bit about Atlantis real quick. Legend says that the Atlantis city was built by Poseidon, the Greek god of sea, of storms and earthquakes. When he fell in love with a mortal woman, Cleitio, I think I said that right, he made the city on top of a hill in an isolated island in the sea to protect her and named it Atlantis. So when you just know just that, the basic scenery, the basic fact of how Atlantis came about, that leads us to believe that it could potentially be Antarctica. Because what other island, quote unquote, is out and out of reach for people not to be able to necessarily reach out and grab or reach out and visit very easily? The ancient Greeks had technology that we still can't really explain fully. Is it feasible? Everything in our world is feasible, but does that mean it actually happened? Maybe not, maybe so. It's all up for debate. So what if Atlantis really was hidden in Antarctica? How would we have not figured that out by now? Well, as the ice grew up and the ice is now melting, we are seeing things that we can't explain in Antarctica. There's things down there that we don't even know anything about yet because it's still melting. We've never seen it. There is nothing but ice and snow except for some parts there, and it's technically classified as a desert down there because it almost never snows or rains in Antarctica. Something else that leads me to believe that Antarctica may also be the home of Atlantis is the extraterrestrial connection to not only Atlantis but to Antarctica. Ever since we've been in Antarctica, there's been reports that there has been people seeing extraterrestrial spaceships. There have been people seeing beings that don't make sense, hearing things that don't make sense. All of the hearing part can be explained through narwhals and certain other elements that are down there that we don't have in regular Earth. So if extraterrestrials had something to do with Atlantis, and we constantly see them leaving Antarctica, we don't have any 100% proof for it, of course. It's just what people see and what we kind of have on camera, nothing too solid. What if that really is the home of Atlantis and they're all buried deep down there and only the extraterrestrials can get out, and they're bringing them things to maybe study the rest of life on Earth? Maybe they're so much more advanced than us that if they actually revealed themselves to us, that it would be not only crazy, but it would also be earth-shattering. It would be something that we would have to really sit and evaluate and say, like, hey, is this really worth pushing, or should we just let them be and we be? Because most likely if Atlantis is hidden in Antarctica and those people are still alive, then maybe they're a little bit more advanced than us. Maybe us visiting Atlantis, trying to get information from them, would be like the people in Africa trying to visit us, and then they not know what's going on. They'd be confused, thinking it's magic. And the same thing we would be doing, because if we go there and we see spaceships going straight out into space, that things we don't even have yet, well, at least we have it, but we don't have it to like a sci-fi level like Atlantis may have, we would not know how to react. We would be extremely scientifically confused, and we would be extremely irrationally rational about everything we see. We'd be trying to get answers. Maybe they can't explain it to us. Maybe our base level human minds could not understand it because of them being either extraterrestrials, or if legends are true, the most intelligent species of human to ever exist. If the people of Atlantis came out today and they were from Antarctica, would you want to willingly go and visit Antarctica to see them? What if our governments already know that they're there? Because think about it, the Treaty of Antarctica, regular citizens of the world are not allowed to visit Antarctica. You gotta have some kind of government permit or be there on a study trip that literally has to be approved by the government. So what if that really is what's down there? What if Atlantis and Antarctica are one of the same and they're just hiding secrets from us? Because think about it, there's no way we'd be able to prove it unless we went there. We can't commercially go into space, and we can't commercially go to Antarctica to find out for ourselves. We can't commercially go to space, and we cannot commercially go to Antarctica to find out there's information for ourselves. So maybe, just maybe, they're hiding something, and maybe that secret is Atlantis and Antarctica. Just think about that. As I said earlier in the video, if you found out Atlantis was in Antarctica, would you willingly go? Or would you just, lay back and just let them do their thing? Personally, if they speak English or anything I can understand, I would love to go visit the people of Atlantis and see what Atlantis is like. But more than likely, I would not go because it would be too much of a shock for us to go. Just when people in Africa that have not been discovered yet come here, if they were to ever come to the United States, they wouldn't know how to react. They would be hostile. If we went to Atlantis, we would likely be hostile as well. But with that being said, that's my wild conspiracy of the day. So what do you think about it? Would you go to Atlantis? Do you think Atlantis is Antarctica? Do you think Atlantis is real at all? Make sure to let me know in the comments down below. And with that being said, click right here to subscribe to the channel. Click right there to see the most recent upload as of the time you're watching this video. Or click right there to go to the best video of my channel that YouTube recommends you watch based off your viewing habits. So with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.